Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Brass Monkey X. So it is springtime, it is motorcycle weather, and I haven't done a motorcycle video in a long time, but I got some good videos coming up. You guys remember the NX250 over there? I've got a metric butt ton of parts coming in for that thing. I am going to be completely overhauling the NX250. I love that little dirt bike there, and I am going to be doing all kinds of work to it. I got a ton of parts coming in for that. Stuff coming in from Dennis Kirk and from other places. So stay tuned. That's going to be real fun. The SV650 over here, I got a couple things I'm going to be doing to this. I got to do an oil change, so you guys are going to see that. I'm thinking about putting a radiator cover on here. Nothing too crazy. And I'm definitely going to be putting a windscreen on here. Riding this thing on the highway as a naked bike, it's a little rough when you're going like 70, 80 miles an hour. That wind is just whipping right in your face. I'm hoping a windscreen will help a little bit with that. And honestly, I like the look of a windscreen. I think it's too plain in the front. I know it's a naked bike, but I think it would benefit from having a windscreen on there. So I'm going to be doing that to the SV650. But today we're working on the wife's Honda. Now I'm going to get everything detailed today. I'm going to take them all out for a quick ride. But before I do that, I have to change the battery on the Ruckus. The battery has completely died over the winter. I did have a battery tender on it, and it still didn't take a charge. So this battery is wiped out. I mean, if I turn it on, as you can see, hold the brake, hit the start, I'm getting absolutely nothing. Now, when that happens, you could always just use the Kickstarter down here, but I couldn't even get it to kickstart this morning. So I'm gonna have to change that battery. We picked up the DuraBoost. Check that out. Got that from Cycle Gear. You can see the price on it. 70 bucks we paid for it. Now, if you've never changed the battery on a Ruckus before, which this one we've never had to change the battery yet. This is you can see it right there, 2019. So I mean, it's 2026 already. So we've gone 7 years without having to change a battery, which is great. But if you guys have never done one on the Ruckus, you don't know where it is. You're looking at this thing, you're like, where the hell is the battery? It's up here in the front. It's under this cover. Should be right here on the right side. So there's just a couple of screws. 1, 2, and then 2 on the other side. You just take those 4 screws out. This cover comes off, and it gives you access to the battery. So let me show you what that looks like once you get the cover off. Alright guys, so let me show you what we're working with here. We got our cover off. Like I said, it was just the 4 Phillips head screws, 2 on each side, and then there's tabs on the bottom of here. They go into these little holes down here. You just gotta pop the tabs out, and this cover comes right off. And your battery, obviously, right here, located underneath the ignition on the right hand side. So to get this out, what you're gonna do is, you got this bracket here with this 10mm bolt. So you're just going to go ahead, you're going to remove this bolt first. Just crack it, and then you could probably do it by hand. Just like that. And then you go ahead and pull this bracket off like so. You get that bracket out of the way. Don't lose that bolt in the bracket. You're gonna need that. The next step is to disconnect the battery terminals. So you're gonna first take off the negative battery terminal, then you're gonna take off the positive. I mean, right now it doesn't really matter because this battery's dead, but when you put it back on, you're gonna do that in reverse order. Put the positive on first, then the negative. So what you're going to do is you're going to remove this cover here over the fuses, because this cover also covers the positive terminal. So you can't get to it until you remove the fuse cover. So you just pull that right off. Now you have access to the positive terminal as well. So just go ahead, take these off. Just gonna unscrew it. Take off everything from the negative side. Don't lose your screw. I'm pretty sure they give you new ones, but don't lose it just in case. And you're gonna go ahead, take off the positive side. And this whole fuse panel over here should pop off with the screw. Yep. So you take the terminal off, then pop that off out of the way. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and remove this battery from here. So with the old battery gone, you can see this is what battery it is, the YTZ7S, or you can get this one here. We've got the DAZ7S. This will work as well. Yeah, this one does come with new screws. Got a little owner's manual here. You don't really need that. You pop this cover off. You go ahead and slide the new battery in there. Just like so. Put your fuse panel back over. Oh wait, you know what? Forgot about these. You got to open these up. Now these can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. They might be a little tricky if you've never seen these before. They come with these little washers. You got to kind of get that washer in there and then get your screw on and get your screw to line up with the washer, and then it all screws together. They're kind of a pain in the butt, so I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna pause the video here for a second so that I can get everything lined up and get that done right. All right, let me show you guys. Underneath the fuse box here, I just lifted that out of the way and I dropped that first washer right in that terminal there. Okay, and you can put your fuse box back on. You get your positive terminal. Okay, go ahead and put your screw through. Slide that in the terminal here. Push it all the way down and it should be right up against that washer that you dropped in there. And then you want to try and tighten it down. If it's not up against it, you can wiggle it a little bit until it lines up that hole. Yeah, you can see we're not in there, it's just spinning. You got to kind of wiggle it around until you get it. All right, I'm pretty sure I got it. Yep, there it is. You can feel it tighten down. Yeah, there we go. We got it. Now we can go ahead and do the same thing for the negative side. You're just going to take that little washer, drop it in there. If you have any accessories like we do here, we're going to slide that over the terminal, just like that. Take our screw, put it through, drop it in, and tighten that down. Pretty sure we got it on the first try there. Yep, we got it. Nice. Sometimes those are a real pain in the butt to do. Cool. So that's done. With that all secure, we're going to put our fuse cap back over the fuse box. That just kind of slides on there. You know what? Here, you see this little clip here? There's a notch for that. You put it in there and then slide it down so it doesn't fall off. Oh, it popped out. There we go. And that's in. Now, we're just going to take our bracket, put that back on. Again, the bracket's got a little hook on the end there. Goes in this notch right down here. You hook that in. Bring the back bracket up and around like this. Oh, you know what? Here, go under the wire. You don't want that wire underneath there. You get your bolt. Get that started. Let's go ahead and ratchet that down. Just hand tight. You don't have to go super tight with it. And then that's it, man. It's back on. Then you're just going to put your cover back on. Again, with all these tabs, you slide these tabs into the holes down here on either side. And you push this back up into place. So make sure you get it over all of the wires and everything. There you go. You'll know when it snaps in. And then you just go ahead and tighten down your screws. And that's it. That should be it, guys. So we'll go ahead and test this real quick. See if it's actually working. If I did it right, which I'm pretty sure I did. But don't forget to put your screws back in. I'm not going to show you that. Turn it on. Engine is on. And there you go. It's trying to start. Like I said, it's been sitting. It might take a minute to get it started, but the engine's cranking. There we go. And it's running. Oh, it stalled on me. Either way, there we go. Nice. Battery was replaced. We're good to go. And that's how you change the battery on a Honda Ruckus, in case you didn't know. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you next time.